Why, hello. Midway Piper here. Hope all is going well. It's a beautiful fall day. Look at those colors in the background. Yep. It is just under 70 degrees for the high today. It was in the 40s this morning. October's here. So I thought in honor of October, I would have some of this warped scarecrow from last year. Pretty good stuff. It smells better than it tastes, which is often the case, but and I'm having it today. This is a Hardcastle Royal Windsor 5663, I think is the number. It was a estate pipe that I bought. It's all blacked out, long saddle stem. It's got this rustication on it. Yep. It's not the prettiest pipe to look at, I'll tell you, but it's nice and light. Clenches well. Good smoker, so. I'm not a fan of the black bowls. I'd rather it be more natural colored. I don't care about the finish so much. I can appreciate the three main finishes, but this color I just not a fan of. But I do like the pipe, so. So today's video is going to be all over the place. Lots of things to talk about. First of all, the obvious one, right? The government shutdown. Okay. I don't really care. I don't remember who said this. It may have been one of you guys. It may have been, I don't know. Someone said that if the government reaches the stage where it shuts down because they can't pass a budget bill, then it's time to replace Congress. They can't pass the bill, fire them all and start all over again. I wouldn't be mad about replacing most of them. Everyone grandstanding. Whatever. Doesn't affect me. Remember we talked about before? Things that are out of your control, don't worry about them. Focus on what's in your control. No. If you're expecting a Social Security check, or, something like that, okay. But no offense, but that's a you problem then. Like I said, doesn't affect me, so pretty different on it. My life hasn't changed if the government shut down. So what else is going on? Jane Goodall passed away today, 91 years old. That's sad. She had a good life, good full life. Left a positive legacy. Let's see what else. Mayor Adams of New York City decided he's not going to run for re-election. After all, he probably got bought off. Which means it's between Mamdani and Cuomo. You know what I hate most about that? I hate the fact that I have to say the best chance for New York City is Cuomo winning. Those words were never supposed to come out of my mouth. I hate the fact that I have to say that. I did see a great Facebook comment today that said, if you rearrange the letters in his name, Mamdani can rearrange his to I, Madman. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? So, you know. Goodbye, New York City. That'll have some major trickle-down effects for the Democratic Party down the road. So that's that. Quick VR to Sonoran Slinger from his video today. You have got to be one of the most unique pagans I have ever met, been in contact with, whatever. I mean that in a good way. Because being in New York, you can imagine there's lots of people of lots of different walks of life. I have met a good number of pagans in my life. I was actually very interested in paganism when I was in high school. Did a lot of research into a lot of the various pagan groups. I have, because of the nature of my work, as you can imagine, I have taught programs for many groups of pagans before. And most of them so far that I've met have been they've all been very nice. Very nice. But I don't think I have met one that was not far left on the spectrum. Which is very strange. Well, I guess it's not strange. I guess it's more unusual for someone like Sonoran Slinger, who is, I'm not going to say right, a right-winger, but definitely far from left. So, interesting. If you missed his video, you can go check it out. He was talking about some of the one world powers and such of the church. And there's a lot of very left churches, but it's got me thinking. Haven't heard anything about. Haven't heard too much from this new pope. Not good or bad, just saying. Haven't heard too much about him or from him since he got elected. Which I guess is the norm here in the United States. We don't hear too much about it, but since he's an American, you know. This thing smokes so nicely. My beard is adding to the fall color effects. Hopefully those of you that don't normally see much of a fall, you're living it through my videos in the background. Watching the colors change. Ooh. That tree right there, that's a Japanese maple. So those leaves will turn pretty red soon. That'll look really nice in the background. But, yeah. I didn't do a video yesterday. Yesterday was pretty busy. I don't remember if I mentioned in a previous video or not. I went to the doctor for my, get the blood test results, figure out why my hand kept swelling up and why my hands hurt seasonally. I had a follow-up appointment on Friday with him. And he said everything seemed fine except there were some liver inflammation markers that were not concerning. My liver seems to be working just fine. But there were some inflammation markers. He wasn't sure. Said it could be if I was sick prior to or just after getting that blood test that could have resulted in it. So he took some more blood on Friday. Monday I got a call from him saying the inflammation markers were tending in the right direction, but he wanted me to go get an ultrasound. So I did that yesterday morning. I haven't heard anything about that yet. So that was fun. Going to the imaging center and getting my my belly all gelled up. Felt like I was pregnant there for a second. I'm not. Good news. I'm not pregnant. So, in case you're worried. Here's 2025 and all, so you never know. But I'm not. No results about the liver yet, though. So, you know, that's that. But yeah. So that's where things stand. I'm debating on possibly next week. I might think about going up to Albany. Not that I want to do that, but there's a guy I followed for a while. AJ Osborne, and he runs it's called Cedar Creek Capital, and he does a lot of work on self-storage education, how to get into the business and what to look for and all that kind of stuff. And it's something I've been thinking about looking into. So he's hosting a free in-person event in Albany next Thursday night. So debating if I'll go do that or not. I don't know. We'll see. It is something I put serious consideration into, so that could be a new venture. How are you guys doing? I hope things are going well for you. It is just beautiful out here. Just beautiful. Lucky enough to be able to work outside. And that sucks during summer. That sucks in the dead of winter. But days like this, I don't want to be inside. Nope. Nope. I think the final update, it's October now, so towards the end of this month, I'm going to go in for some minor surgery. Getting these, you can't even really see it now, but cysts on my head removed. And I got one back here behind this ear as well. Gonna get those removed. Supposedly they're just benign cysts. It's a pretty standard operation, I guess. Just numb the area and slice and dice and remove. So that'll happen later this month. And then looking forward to that happening. And then I'm going to keep my head shaved going forward, I think. I don't have much hair left on my head anyways. But it'll just be easier than dealing with these weird baldness stuff. It's gonna go full on. Then it's gonna be that awkward stage where the rest of my scalp is unusually white. Should have done it earlier in the year so it can tan as best as I tan, at least. Oh well. I'm pasty. It'll burn, even in the winter. And then it'll tan, so. Yep, that's it. That's all I got for today. If you guys know anything about the self-storage industry, let me know in the comments. And talk to you in the next video. Have a good one.